man for Man vs. Game, and I am joined by some pretty awesome people on the couch here, starting on the far end there. From me, Rom Scout, speedrunner extraordinaire, and all-around cool guy, and we have Ben and Igarashi-san, who really needs almost no introduction whatsoever, but you're with Artplay Games, and thank you so very much for joining us today. How are you feeling today, Igarashi-san?
気分どうですか？
まだジェットラグがあってですね、眠いです。
I'm pretty jet lagged and tired.
I am also a bit nemui.
日本語うまいですね。
Yeah, I try. I have the degree. I have to use it sometimes. But we're not here to talk about our feelings. We're here to talk about Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, the Kickstarter phenomenon that just like blew up like crazy.
Yep, truly amazing. And just to say something right away, and that is, obviously all the backers, their support's been fantastic. That is still an amazing community. Everybody is so excited for this game. They're just like, when is the demo coming out?
Right.
And the answer is soon. But
Sure.
more importantly, we also had an incredible amount of support from Twitch. So thank you very much for making this a success. We really appreciate it. Certainly, Rom Scout was amazing too.
Well, thank you. But, I mean, I wouldn't be doing this if you didn't have an amazing game being made here, right? Like, I absolutely love it. I've been playing this the last week a little bit, so.
Oh, so you got it before the backers did?
Oops.
Oops.
Yeah. Oh!
Look at that. He
I
doesn't
see.
even break games. He breaks promises.
He does.
That's what
Great, and hearts. Oh. Rom Scout, I thought I knew you. Now, are we going to get a chance to see a bit of gameplay here today?
I don't know. It's up to the master.
They gave me a controller. I don't know if we're supposed to do anything with this. But
Okay. Is it plugged
I have
in?
I hope so. We'll find out in a second.
All right. Yeah, like I said, the game on Kickstarter was just a phenomenon. I love the idea of the project. Just, you know, a legendary game developer. Just
and vampire.
And vampire.
余計なこと言わないです。
He said, don't give them the secret information. We're supposed to keep that behind closed doors.
Oh, okay. You heard nothing? Well, can we just jump right into some gameplay here?
Fantastic.
Yeah, we have some. All right, so we're going to skip all the tutorials because you'll get to see them yourself too. So what I'm doing right now, you can actually, like, I'm just showing basically the mechanics all have very, they're able to be canceled in a lot of ways. Like if you do backdash or something, it can be canceled with a duck. It's actually slower though. This backdash is so amazing that as a speedrunner, I have not found a way to go faster than like just chaining it.
Wow.
And it feels like faster than most of your previous games. The movement in this is like really amazing, and it's part of what I love a lot right now.
バックダッシュは、キャンセルできると思うんですけれども、キャンセルしても普通のバックダッシュを連続的に出していった方が実はそっちの方が速いというふうになってると思うんですけれども、本当に移動スピードとかジャンプの高さとかそこら辺は本当に今までのイガバニのタイトルにすごい近いっていうかそのものだというふうには感じてますけれども、それについて何か一言言えます？
そうですね。操作感ってすごい重要なんですけども、
はい、
まずその前僕が作ってたタイトルっていうのもやっぱそこを一番重要視してるので、
はい、
ところでやっぱり似通ってきちゃったのはしょうがないかなっていうところはあります。
はい。So yeah, he was just saying, you know, the controls, the feeling, the animation, the speed. Like you're a speedrunner, so you know, like down to the second, whether a movement is correct. I think you're in the back room.
This feels not only like what I expect it to be as far as movement for these types of games, but it's just like everything I'd hope for, right? Like everything, like right now I'm used to doing backdash canceling and ducking to do like faster attacks like this. Like it just feels so natural doing this, and that's amazing for a very first demo. That's, you know, this is like what, barely a year after the Kickstarter happened.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Everything looks incredible, I want to say. I am just wondering, now, are you considering much like speed running the game when you're designing the levels or in the game design? Do you take into consideration the speed running community at all?
このスピードランナーっていうかそういうコミュニティをこのゲームをデザインする上で考えてます？マップ構成っていうか。
スピード ドランを考えてるわけではなくて、探索するっていうところに主軸を置いて、でやるんですけど、探索って結局迷うじゃないですか、
はい、
だから結局そこがスピードランナーがこううまくやるところのポイントになってくるんじゃないかなと思いますね。
はい. So yeah, you know, you don't want to build a game like this out solely for the purpose of speedrunning.
Sure.
Because it's really about exploration. That's one of the things that makes an Igavania game so fun for a lot of different gamers. But exploration, different pathing, finding secrets, those sort of natural elements in the game design are going to play into speedrunning. Who can beat this the quickest? Who can find the fastest way to get through the different bottlenecks of the game?
Very cool. So sounds like it's just more on getting really a lot of movements that feel good rather than maybe the fastest kind of movements.
All right.
Is this the first shard you're
This
getting?
is the first shard, yeah.
Ooh.
So, yeah, enemies do drop what are called shards, and there are special abilities that you get. This one in particular lets you use the right stick, and then you can aim around with it while you're moving even. So you can do like while you're moving, you can like be walking this way and attack that guy.
That's right.
Stuff like that.
It's funny watching people play this on the E3 show floor over at Microsoft's booth. A lot of people didn't realize you could aim with your arm. And so just from a usability test point perspective, it's like, oh, you can actually aim and go in different directions. That's something we're going to have to more clearly state to the people that are picking this up for the first time.
Which is very cool.
My next question was actually going to be like, are most of the abilities in this game going to be dropped from enemies, or are there going to be some that you try and find through exploration?
この能力、シャードの能力っていうのは全て敵から獲得するものですか？それとも、まあどっかの宝箱にもなんか決まったやつもあったりしますか？
基本は敵なんですけれども、これちょっとゲームをこれからどんどん作っていく上で、どうしても宝箱に設置しないといけないものとかあるんですね。
はい。
そういうものは基本的にそういうところから手に入ることになります。
In general, you're going to get most of the different shard abilities from enemies. However, in order to sort of bottleneck or branch off different sections, there are going to be a few limited special shard abilities that you will get out of treasure chests in certain key areas.
ただですね、この黒いモートっていうキャラクターなんですけど、
はい。
これはまだ悪魔になっていないのでシャードが出ないです。
He loves to explain this factoid, but the last little like black slime creature, it's called a moto in the game. You don't get any ability from it because the basic lore of the game is that you're getting shards from demons, and the moto is still a half demon. It hasn't fully formed into a demon, therefore it doesn't have any shard to give you.
Very cool.
So it's one of the only enemies that doesn't have a shard to it.
That is a perfect segue into what my next question was going to be. Can you talk a little bit about like the story?
ストーリーに関してなんか軽く話をしていただけますか？あまり長くは喋れないと思いますけど。
18世紀のイギリスが舞台なんですけれども、錬金術のギルドに改造されたんですね、この女の子が。で、どういう改造されたかというと、今のシャード悪魔の結晶なんですけど、それを自分の体に宿して使うことができるということをされてしまった少女が、復活した城に乗り込んでいくという、言うとすげえ簡単なんですけど、ちょっと話あります。
わかりました。Yeah, it's tough to sum up the entire story, but the general gist of it is this. 18th century, takes place in England. Basically, there's this guild of evil alchemists that are trying to summon demons to the earth. And one of the ways that they do it is by grafting these shards into an innocent's skin, body. And with enough shards grafted into her skin, ultimately it summons the demons. They're attracted to it. Like a rat maybe to cheese.
Sure.
And so she's basically this beacon for these demons. On one side, it gives her special abilities to be able to fight against these demons, but on the other hand, it's unfortunate that she now is this magnet that's bringing demons down to the planet. Fast forward about a few years later, and a gigantic demonic castle rises from the ground, and she is going through this castle to try and conquer it.
Wow. That sounds incredible. I love it. Sounds very evil too, like just grafting shards into the skin kind of painful.
And the animation for that's amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
Every time it's happened so far.
シャードのアニメーションすごくかっこいいですよね。効果っていう
かっ
か。
こいいです。
Yeah,
最
yeah.
初見た時ちょっと鳥肌立ちましたもん。
He said, yeah, it's really cool. The first time I saw it, I actually got goosebumps. I'm like, wow, that is cool. Inti really outdid themselves with that animation.
Yeah, I am definitely impressed with what I've seen so far because this is a very early build, I'm sure.
It is very early. I will say this. I was talking with Drew in the back, and you know, he has played these games to a level that no normal gamer is going to actually get to. And even he was saying, oh, the jump is about 3 pixels too high in order to make it easy to do the maximum sword cancel. And just being able to know that it's that different, but at the same time, we see a lot of comments where people are like, it's too fast or whatever, and he's like, no, the movement is perfect.
It's definitely a game with like its own identity. I don't feel like this is too attached to any of Iga's previous works, but it still feels very natural and plays just like I expect it to.
Yeah, man, it looks great, and speedrunners, what can you say? They break games apart and examine them. Really quick, do you have any idea when we can expect to play Bloodstained?
You mean in the final form or as the demo? Because we are going to be releasing a demo to the fans.
Absolutely, yeah. Any information you can give out to the fans.
デモのリリース時期はなんか教えていただけますか？
まだちゃんと言えないのがちょっと申し訳ないんですけれども、まあ、今週をめどに頑張って出せればいいなと、ちょっと最終調整でちょっといろいろと手間取ってまして、はい、でなるべく早くバッカーの皆さんにお届けできればと思ってます。
As with doing anything for the first time, you know, there's some unforeseen things that can come up. The idea is to try and get it out to people as soon as possible. He said, you know, ideally it's going to be this week. Can't officially say an exact day, but obviously we want people, certainly our backers, to be able to play this and give us feedback as soon as possible. I do want to say that much to Iga's credit, this wasn't anything that we promised we would do.
Sure.
He's just like, you know what, we want as many people as possible to play this and enjoy it. We want to feel like we're all partners.
Which, as a backer of this project, I am just so happy to hear. Igarashi, Ben, Rom Scout, thank you all so very much for joining me. We are unfortunately out of time for this segment.